What up, Sag Nation? So, you guys were the second runners up in how many views on the videos? I believe it was like last time I looked, it was 21,000, I think. So, I figured I would do your reading next. I know I'm slow this month. I'm only going to do one reading that will be for the next couple weeks. I'm taking my time getting better. Y'all know I've been sick. So, I'm taking my time getting better. So, for every other sign, your readings are coming. It just may move into February a little bit more than I wanted it to. But, look at me. I look like hell and I've been trying to get better. So, the first thing I want to say to you guys is I feel like something came in and just really hit you in the face almost, like a big surprise. It was like you opened your eyes to who somebody was in your life. And it was a big shock. It was like you didn't even know who you were married to or with, or there was some sort of friction there that it was like, who are you? That's what I'm getting. Like there was a huge shock. Just karma came in and boom, the whole situation blew. That's what I'm feeling like is like a tower moment, like a finding out about somebody that you've been married to that you thought was faithful and everything was happy and getting hit, or being with somebody long term and getting hit with the actual fact that there was something else going on there. Um, I feel like you feel foolish, like you feel like you've been deceived. It's not just you that's been deceived, it's been your friends, your family, like you, it was a real shock for you to find out about this. Um, it was like I feel like it was being done like right under your nose. And you don't know how you didn't see it, but you really didn't see it. Um, and I feel like, there's a lot of connection with this person. So maybe you've been with them for a long time, or in that short period of time that you may have been with them, um, you guys made like an amazing amount of memories, good memories, and things like that. And now it's like, I feel like it's making me sick. Like, I feel like I'm going to get sick. So I feel like you guys like found out it was your person was with a friend. And now let me say, this can be yours or your partner's energy. So welcome, cross watchers. This is Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, and pretty much anything at this point. Like that you need, if you're not finding messages, to go to the next sign. So I mean, if you're not finding messages, Sag here, then throw it out. But this is what I'm feeling for you. Like someone in your life, it could even be a longtime friend. Someone wasn't who you thought they were. Maybe they weren't there for you when you needed them to, or but you're still like carrying a big burden about it. It's like you feel foolish. You feel like you should have seen it. And I don't know why I keep getting that energy. I hope you guys can make some sense out of that. Um, I hope you guys can really like make some sense out of this for me, because it came in really fast. It was like a rush of energy that was like you got hit with something really upsetting really fast and you weren't expecting it, but you feel like you should have seen it. And how could there not be any signs type of thing? Just very odd energy. Like you literally never suspected what was going on. So, let's get down to it, because this is what I'm feeling. And this is either you or your partner. So either your partner caught wind of something that you were trying to hide really well, that you did hide well for a long time. Ooh. My single person card just dropped. And my single person card in reverse. So this means somebody here is not doing very well. What else I see, though, is you've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this talks about having a lot of options. A lot of options. This is your entering energy for the spread. It's showing someone with a lot of options here, that with this in reverse, clearly they've taken advantage of. They've dipped into the cups. However you want to say it, they're dipping into different cups. And there's a decision that needs to be made. There's the Two of Wands there. You need to decide whether you want to take action and leave this person behind, or still remain as the Ace of Cups joined with, the Ace of Wands joined with the Two of Wands. That's how it goes. The wands join each other in the next step of life in each of those steps. So from here, we take the 2 and join it with the 3 to tell the story of, waiting for something to come in. But this is still in the decision process of, how do I handle this? What is this? It's like the shock factor hit me. The next thing I see for you guys is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like, you're the last one to find out. I feel like you are literally like the last one to find out, and you feel like the joke is on me, because it looks like this has been happening for quite some time. To the point where maybe they've built something together, or, they have a family together, and you just something really shocking, and you didn't get that. Ignore my phone. You didn't understand. It didn't even dawn on you. It's like a complete surprise, to the point where I can't even get the words out of my mouth. And then you've got the 2 of Wands in reverse. So it's like telling you, you need to make this decision, okay? Because you've got the 2 of Wands in the upright with the 2 of Wands in reverse, like almost right next to each other, guys. So we're talking about decision making here. We're talking about, you got to get out of this energy and make the decision. With that, you have the 4 of Pentacles reversed. So they're telling you, hey, you need to make the decision. You need to break this off. You know about it now. You need to move forward. You need to move forward. You need to move forward. And it doesn't look like you're doing a very good job of listening, or you or your partner, whichever energy I'm pulling in. The karma comes in and literally just wiped you out. And maybe that's what that huge whoa was for me. Karma just came in and like wiped out something in your life, possibly. Just let you know, like, finally it was like, okay, you don't want to pay attention. Boom. Here you go, Sagittarius. Like, it was something very shocking, because it literally, like, you shit out a transformation. Like, you literally shit out a transformation here. Like, that's what I feel like. And it was because you were in that stuck energy and they couldn't get you out of it. It was just like, poof, here you go, wake up. And it was very unpleasant, very uncomfortable. Whatever they did here, it's showing me like it was done very suddenly, and it just wiped the legs right out from underneath you. So then we have the Hierophant reversed. We're talking about either a long-term commitment, marriage, something long-term breaking up. With the 3 of Swords in reverse, we're talking about heartbreak, and we're talking about, not keeping vows. We're talking about getting caught like right in the act of something crazy. It's got to be something crazy. I hope you guys will leave comments and let me know, because this is going to make me crazy. I don't have any idea what this energy is, but it's very odd. And it's like really in your face got caught. Like, you caught somebody hardcore doing something. I don't know exactly what that entails, but please leave it in the comments below. Also, if you need a personal reading, I'm opening up days this week. Email is in the box below. I'm currently up to date on my regular readings. I do have a couple of email readings that I need to get out. But other than that, my regular readings are caught up. So if you guys want to book, get booking, because these appointments are going to disappear quick. And then I'm going to be into next week. So anyway, also, like button. Let's hit the like button, please, and thank you. This is something that I feel like it's in your face. Like, it literally like drained the blood out of your face. Just took the strength right out of you, and you don't know where it came from. Like, there was no discussion. There was no argument. There was no indication that anything was off. There was nothing. It was just boom. And now it's like, I took a chance on the wrong person. You feel foolish. You feel stupid. You feel like there's no way you shouldn't have seen this. There's no way, like, there had to be something. I feel like you guys are just combing for anything. Like, what didn't I see? And it's not that you didn't see anything, Sagittarius, okay? It's not that you didn't see anything. However, when you looked, everything you found was always in the upright, telling you this was going right. It looks like you did some snooping, or they did some snooping, whichever one. And it looked like it was in the upright. You guys wouldn't believe we've got so many repeat cards, but the Page of Swords is like some snooping. And I feel like every time you looked or tried to check or checked anything, it was always in the upright. So you never really bothered. The feelings you got, you were like, no, I've looked and there's never been any evidence. And then, excuse me, the Six of Cups in reverse. This tells me that some of you may be staying for the children. Some of you, maybe this is happening because you were unable to have children. That's what just came to me. You were unable to have children. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It came when you realized you couldn't have children. And unfortunately, you've got the Emperor energy here. You've got someone standing in their right power, the card of Aries standing in power, in full power and upright in your throne. You're, pulling in that Aries energy, unless you're dealing with an Aries. But you're pulling in that Aries energy of, wanting that family, that home to be okay. And so you weren't looking for this. Every time you'd ever checked, everything was in the upright. So you weren't looking for this to happen. You've got the Four of Cups in reverse. Again, with the Six of Cups in reverse. So this tells me with those Four of Cups that something in the relationship wasn't satisfying. Something there turned off. You see that cup right there. There's nothing in it. Something there turned off. That caused this Six of Cups to reverse. And if you notice, it's not very welcoming like the other one. This one has beautiful children and they're smiling. This one is not as welcoming. If you notice, they've got all the barrier up, the cups, and they're not filled with water. They're filled with flowers. And you've got the big X here, like kind of saying, don't come forward. They're going to do something that's better. And there's just this barrier up that kind of says, stay out. And the X says, stay out. And so it's like something became, hold on. Something became inadequate is what they're saying. Something became inadequate in the situation. And it became a huge burden. You carried this burden for a long time. Whatever this is, whatever happened here, it may not even be related to conceiving for some of you, but I feel like there's a big message in this. You carried a burden for a really long time to the point where you're literally still defending it. You're defending whatever happened here. But now I feel like you've built up this massive wall to it. Like, you're dropping it, but then it's like you're putting that wall up to stay in that same energy. You've got to come out of that. That's what it looks like, is like him. I see him dropping all of these, like finally, like just, I can't hold this anymore. It's too much. But then you step backwards to the Nine of Wands. So I'm curious to know if this is like a change of emotion, because this is an action that we're doing here. We're either dropping the burden or we're putting up a wall and keeping ourselves, safe from the outside world, everyone included. So I need to know in your comments what's going on here, guys. It looks like you're ready to rush forward and out of this situation to your good karma. You want to end this cycle. Whatever just happened, you want this cycle ended. You're done. You came out on the good side, or your partner did, and you just want to end it. I just feel like a cut off, like driving out of there with your wheels squealing type of thing. Like, you just want to end it now. And this tells me, here's your exiting energy. Why? You found out about some sort of third-party situation, whether it be that your partner was married and you never knew, or you're married and they have all kinds of lovers, or whatever that is. You came out of this energy real quick and it hit you really hard. And so for you, you're going into this single energy but it's not like you're not happy in your garden of life. It's like back to being single. I feel like some of you may be scared to be alone or that you won't find somebody. You're getting older. I'm getting all kinds of weird feelings from you guys. But you're leaving, like you're out of there. You're peeling rubber. Like whatever this was really bad. And you're peeling rubber. You're done. Like you really saw it for what it was and it really hit you hard. And now you're like, okay, like it or not, this is where I'm going to be, single in my little garden. And that's just that. With some of you, you may have put up a boundary toward that other person if you're family and you want to protect your kids from their transgressions, if you will, and you don't want them knowing. It's like I feel a protective energy around children here. Some of you are protecting your children. So maybe it's stuff you did that you don't want them to know about or stuff your partner did, their father or their mother or what have you. But that's what I'm feeling for you guys. That's what's coming in really strong for you guys, actually. So it's not that it's just there. It's literally like knocked me off my chair there, like, hello, and it read just like a book. So that's why I'm like, you guys are definitely going through something crazy right here because this is some weird shit. Like it came up like a book. Just when I asked for your energy, it literally was like, and I was like, whoa. I felt it. It was like a shock to my stomach, a shock to my chest. Like my heart sank, my stomach sank, everything sank. And I felt like I walked in on something or saw something that would devastate me. For those of you who are going through that and need guidance, please reach out. I'm dealing with a few people right now who are reaching out simply for help. Reach out. I've got a million slots open right now. I just opened the days right before I got on here. So, take the time and reach out. My email is in the box below. Again, the like button too, please. And share the video. Get this out there to those Saggies that need help, that maybe need some light work, maybe need to learn some light work, maybe need to still come to terms with what they've been through, what happened, and need guidance. Let's get it out there. Let's help each other. I really hope this resonated with you guys because it was very, very strong resonance in here. No matter what I did, those same cards wanted to come out, and that extra one card of, my single person just was demanding to fly out. So finally it flew out and it was there. So, I know you guys are probably going through a boatload, especially after last month and all the shit you were dealing with then. So if you need help, reach out. Your Aries girl always got you. Your fire sign love. All right. So reach out if you need me. That's what I have for you this month. I'm sending love. I'll talk to y'all soon.